All right, back at the studio, Catman Jam here. All right, painting Dick Butkus. So far we've got about 15 minutes of putting on white, titanium white to make the uniform, and then we spent another 10 minutes just taking the black and using the black and the gray together to make shadows. So I have got to do a lot of cleaning up real quick. So what I'm going to do, I got my hand cleaned, so I'm just going to take this rag and just kind of get some things that I maybe messed up a little bit here in the first one. Just kind of get this so I can put on some color here. And a couple little mistakes. Not too bad. Alright, so I got my rag here and we're going to paint by hand. So what we do is just grab a tube. We got to start with, let's go with this flesh. And we'll start painting this flesh. No, this is not flesh. It looks like flesh. It's more like yellow. Yeah, it's a Green Bay Packer color. We're going to make Dick Butkus in Lambeau Field. So the background be a lot of green and yellow because we're in the Packer home field. So let's go ahead and start with some people back here, and we'll just kind of like just make some faces, just kind of see how big they look in the background. Now I'm just squirting, just kind of making little circles. A lot of white people up there in Minnesota, pale, so if they're not really dark, they're just, oh, you're going to paint everybody in the stand? Yeah, so the stadium seating is different. Back then it was probably like staggered, like down like this. You could probably go down like this and it'd be like something like a diagonal. And then you could work off it like that. But that would be too hard. It's better to just paint a few people, come back to it, because you're going to be throwing in all these colors. So you just got to kind of, if you look at an old picture, you'll see that a lot of the times the backgrounds is like dark. That's because back then, you know, the clothes were darker, you know, they had suits, and you know, these days it's just everything's all bright colors. And so let's just see how it goes. So you make a little gray area like that, little, you know, here and there. Create these areas where people aren't really sitting, they're kind of scooted over next to their other people. All right, we'll just do that for right now. Just put the little backdrop in there. So let's change. Let's put a little orange into here, just because this is just like a weird color, but it goes with the bear's orange, and I need to kind of give a little bit of some orange in here because it's going to be predominantly green, yellow. All right, let me get out of your way. Okay, so that's how it starts. Then we can add a little yellow over here. There's a football helmet here. This is a Green Bay helmet, so it's going to be green. See if I got any green around here, quick and handy. Just put let's see, how's that helmet go? I think it's like green in here. Yeah, it's like something like that. Looks like something like that. We'll get to that later when I start cutting in. When I say cutting in, I mean like getting down to the nitty-gritty of it, making it look like a painting. All right, so let me wipe my hand off here. I want to make the face guard in the back too. Here, I'm going off a tiny little picture over here, so I'm just trying to get the feet off of where the helmet would be. Don't want to put it in yet because I got to draw the face. You don't want to never put anything, a mask, any sporting mask over till you make the face. But I got to make sure I got the face in the right spot. Now his eyes, I put those dots, they're like looking up. So I want to fix that. I want to take some of this other paint and make it down. I want to take that off of there. I'm going to have to put some more paint on there. Get some white real quick. And just kind of get his eyes back down. Needs to be looking down. Doesn't need to be looking up. He's like focused in on the quarterback or the running back, and he's getting ready to strike. Got to keep him crazy looking though. Got to make him look crazy. That's the only way he'll look right, is if his eyes are crazy. So they've got to be, there's got to be shadowing in here. So we're going to have to just take a little bit of this, and let's see, what can we do. Let's get some white here. We definitely need to fix these numbers. I know I'm bouncing around and stuff. I bounce around because I'm so excited about painting that I don't know what I want to do next. So let's just kind of like just lightly graze this area to create like a shadow, like where the helmet and the sun meet. And so right there would be the shade. It will just be right above his eyes, so this side of his face is in the shade. And then we'll just do that with my thumb. I want to use my thumb more with the dark colors because I want to get it away. There's a little shadow in here, right there. That's like underneath the helmet that kind of looks like it might be like a reverse shadow. Okay, so it's on this side, all the shade goes here, so let's get this taken care of a little bit more. What are we doing here? It's a square. Okay. Always working on the shapes. The shaping is the most important thing in the beginning because you're mixing colors and you don't want to get too much colors mixed with lighter colors, because then you got to come back over and put the light back on again, like this right here. It's kind of dark, and it's shadowed, but I have to come back in with the white. Say I want to do this close real quick. Some towels you just have to grab until your hands are clean again. You're never going to get your hand perfectly clean, and don't even bother. So just wipe your hand off on an old t-shirt and get busy again. So let's try. See, we got a clip here, we got a gray clip here, and we're going to take this out. So let's do that. This number's too long. Take this up a little bit. Chop it off. All right, now I got a little gray. And we'll put this gray on this helmet. So it's a clip that goes right here that holds the face mask right here. This clip comes down, hooks to the helmet, and it clips to the face mask. Is that right? Yeah. No. Up higher. Up higher. Hold on. It's deceptive. But that's the color of the face mask, this gray right here. So we're in the area. We're just going to use the face mask up here for a minute. Just kind of get this going. I'm stealing this gray off of here. This is the whole painting is a palette. So the more paint you put on, the more places you can go to get paint. So we don't use a palette because the palette is the canvas. We make the canvas the palette. The canvas holds everything. So right now I just want to get this face mask in. so I can get these eyes right. So let's just do that. Hate to dip into the white, but I don't want to get black on the white, so you save my pinky for when I need some extreme white real quick, and I need to do that right now. So once I get it over here, and then once I just run my finger through it, it'll all be gray, just like that. See that? And it's got that white hitting it like the sun's hitting it. So you don't have to. Now this clip comes down and clips on. It's pretty strong. So there's like little screws. I'm gonna have to put some little tiny little screws there. All right, his eyes. All right, he has like this war paint right here. We're just going to go ahead and just splot this in, kind of get it around. We got to start narrowing in things on his face, and get to the nitty gritty here of what the painting is about, and that is intensity. That is just the most unrealist ferociousness, like a Tasmanian devil inside a human being. And all his job is just to wreck your football team. That's what I'm trying to get, is this wrecking machine. Okay, so let's get this shade down a little bit, down onto the top of the eye. Right there. And let's get this cut in just a little bit. Want these eyes down. Down, down, down. So you just take your finger and you just shape the eye. That's all you're doing. And the good thing about this painting is I don't have to paint beautiful. I don't have to paint beauty. I'm painting ugly. Not saying he's ugly, but I'm painting a monster. So the more so I don't make him pretty. So what? He's not pretty anyway. Okay, let's get a little bit more face in him. Wipe my hand off real quick. Let's see. Let's put a little white here for the Chicago. It says C, goes around like this, and then it comes around. So you're just making a C. Like I said, you'll dial it in later when it comes time to making the painting. But first you got to get the eyes right. If the eyes ain't right, you're going to waste a lot of painting. Lot of paint you're going to waste, because you're going to end up with this painting that just looks like everybody else's painting. We can't do that. We have to have something. Okay, so we're working on it. It's starting to look like it. Alright, now what can I do with this? More. Always put it up here, because the background is gray in the film. In the picture, whenever you take a picture, this background area is going to be gray. Let's throw some green in the background, because we're here in Lambo. The autumn wind is a pirate. So it's like, they're wearing green, and there's green everywhere. It's just back then it wasn't like the Lambo green it is now. It was more, like I said, it was just black suits, and there'd be a pennant, go Packers, and maybe one cheesehead or something. Kind of didn't like that orange. Because we're like testing the background to see what's going to work. We got to see what's up with this background. I don't even know what color this is. Hey, I don't know about that. I don't know about this color. Don't know. No. Forget it. Forget about it. Let's try this color. Nothing in there. Nope, nope. Oh, here's some blue. So actually, this is really, this helmet, I think is supposed to have a little blue in it. But we'll use it, see what's going on here. This pad could come out to here. I think we need this to come out a little bit more up here. He's got more of a square flyaway, like, that's a little too much. We'll come back and rub that up there. That's better. More straighter. Better. More better. Let's see if we can get this caught up. Now, using your perception, of course, you gotta use your perception. You gotta see what you gotta do by using your fingers. So like there's a black stripe through here. That's his arm. Okay, so that would be right here. So this is a little bit, we're gonna put a darker blue here. It's not like it's black, because if you look at the modern, you'll see the dark blue on like Devin Hester's uniform or something. Who's running those touchdowns. Bad little sucker, like a rabbit. Alright, I can't get any more paint out of here, so I gotta bust it open. What I do is just take something down, open it up. Alright. Let's put some blue over here. Put some blue in here. Blue. 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 It's not like really important because the picture's not about the crowd, but you do want to try to make some effort to paint a painting, which would be, a lot of people just would like make this whole background like just one color, right? I don't know, I think that to put art out for display, you need to try as hard as you can on every little angle there is to make the painting as beautiful as it is. Because you never know, you might just have a very expensive painting and you didn't try hard enough, and you would have got more money if you tried harder. You've been surprised. Black and blue is this guy's colors, believe me. All right, let's put in some more people. We'll wipe my hand off here real quick. Okay, so let's go here, and we'll put a base here, base here, base here. And start working on the bench. Now, as we get farther down to the horizontal playing level field, the people are going to get bigger. So we'll have to maybe make an arm or a leg or something. But you know, this is just art. You know, you just finger paint. It's hand painting, and you know, you're just making a mess. That's all you got to do is make a mess, and it'll be beautiful. If you try to make something perfect, it'll never be perfect because it's oil paint. I mean, this is like mud. This is basically, I'm just slopping stuff on. Creating texture, whatever, environment. A lot of my grandfathers were great at background, at atmosphere. They would make these huge windmills and these big clouds and windmills, and it would just be just the greatest picture you'd ever seen. All right. A little darker than I want it to be right now because my hands are a little dirty. So we'll just go over here and keep messing around. Remember, circles is the main thing. A circular form, shaped, head, body. You can come back, and if you want to make somebody stick out in the crowd or something, as you come down the painting. Coming down the painting. Boy, how many colors I got here? All right, orange people. Huh? All right, man. You say, man, you didn't put no black people in. All right, well, let me put some black people in. All right, let me clean my hand. All right. Okay. Let's put some black people in. Okay. Right here, here. 2, 3. He put 3 black people in. Man, that's fucked up. No, I'll put more than that in. I'll put 5 in. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. See? All these people in here. I have to mix some colors. Darker people. All right. Green people too. I love green people. They're the coolest. All right. See, the film, when you look at it, it'll have little spots like this on an NFL poster or whatever. I don't know if you remember those old pictures. But they would focus on the face. They wouldn't focus on the crowd because it would be taking these big pictures. See, I'm putting 1 or 2 black people per every 50 white, because that was probably about the ratio back then up there of the population that could afford to buy tickets or go to see a game. Or let's see, let's bring some. We got too many black people over here. We got to put some white people in. All right. You're gonna tell me I didn't put no white people in it. Okay. How about some blue people? You like blue people? Like the blue man group? All right. The more people. I can't believe he's painting every person in the stand. He's got to be crazy. No one paints every person, especially blue. Look, this is how we finger paint. You want to finger paint, hand paint, this is how you do it. Squeeze it on your hand. You don't have any brushes? Brushes? I need a brush. I don't even have any hair. Going bald, so don't need any brushes. All right. Getting more blue people. More blue people. Blue people are like really important for the background. Shows that I'm not racist, because I love blue people. I really do. Love everybody. That's why I'm drawing everybody. If I didn't love everybody, I wouldn't draw all these people. But I love them all. But they all got to be staring at what he's staring at. And they're all wanting him to do what he's got to do. And you're saying, man, you're making an abstract. Yes, you have to have some abstract in you. You've got to be able to do abstract, because oil painting is an abstract. All right, I'm just going to put it lightly, because I don't want to put too much in here, because there might be a football player helmet or something. I might want to do something like that until I can figure out what I want to do of this little picture. All I know is that we got to get these eyes right. That's the most important thing we can do. And he has a chin strap, so we can work on that. Let's do that after we throw some more people in. All right. Okay, we got to throw in some you didn't put no Native Americans in there, man. You ain't got no Native Americans. You better get, oh yeah, I got, let's see what we got here. Let's see this color. I don't know if this is Native American or not. Let's see. Yeah, we'll give them a front row. My Native friends in here. Love going to the Indian casino. I win every time. That's a joke. You know that, right? Okay. Alright. Hold on, man. You ain't putting on. I'm Korean and I'm Japanese and I don't see any yellow people. You don't see no yellow people? In 1960? At Lambeau Field? Yeah. Of course. Of course. Chinese dairy. You never heard of that? Okay. I need to get some yellow in here. Getting away from the Lambeau yellow. I don't know what happened to garbage. Paint. Oh. I'm going to have to go buy some more paint. I just don't have the colors. That's why the background looks dark. I don't want to. What is this? Let me see if this is the color I'm looking for. Yeah, I think this might be part close. Okay, and then come down here and hit it like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay, like that. Real? For real? You're just painting it with your finger? Yeah, man. With my fingers. No brushes? You don't clean your brushes? I don't have any brushes to clean. What do you mean cleaning brushes? You're not going to go buy brushes? No, I've got to go buy paint. That's what I got to go buy, is I got to buy paint. How's it looking, this jersey? Pretty tight, huh? That's what I thought. This orange is cool. I dig it. Finally get to use it. I would never use this color, ever. Unless I was making a Chicago Bears. This is my first Chicago Bear painting. So I'm just checking it out. Seeing if I dig it. Can you dig it? Alright, let's just, okay, so the pad goes like that. So the one would be coming down at an angle. Let's just do that. And then we'll put the darkness in. Something like that. Okay, and then he's got like another 51 on this side. I got it. Let me put the 5 in. It would be right around in here, 5 or something like that. Something. Just a 5, and the 1 would be on the other side of the, so you wouldn't see that. I'm not sure if that's where it is, but we're just going to throw it there. And then this 5 would be probably like there, maybe. Like maybe the top part of, you could just like see part of it. And then go back over here and give him another stripe. And then go over here and give him another stripe. Kind of big jersey over here. It's kind of flapping. I don't know. I might have to cut this down a little bit. But I'll just guess. I'm going to put a light thing right here. have to do some more work over here with the paint. Okay, let's do some orange over here, just a little bit. Orange people need love too. Orange people love football. You kidding me? Orange. Oh, it's making a good color there. That's what I need. There you go. Half black, half white, half Indian. Okay. All right, now. Oh. All right, I'm in the wish. Let me get out of the way. You're painting every one of them fools? Yes, and their clothes. But you got to do it in circles. You have to do it in circles. I don't have any yellow. Okay, let me see what I got to do here real quick to fix before we do something here. Okay, need to get some white on there. All right, let's wipe my hand off here. All you got to do is just throw it in there, squeeze it off. You got to squeeze your hand and it'll come right off. And then you'll be able to go back into, see how I just wipe it right off? Okay, so I need white again because I want to fix this hand. Let's go right here. And I know this would be like, it would have like, this would be a cross, like it's wrapped. This would be bandaged like this. So this would go up like that. Huh? Kind of, okay, this would be wrapped too, so his hand would be wrapped. But to make it cool, we'll leave his hand sticking out the end as just a few knuckles like that, and we'll leave his thumb off there for, no one's got that big of a thumb. All right, let's just clean it up just a little bit. Okay, this arm, this needs to be all the way down. This is good to go. So it's wrapped sideways. You got to keep making your finger like the tape, like it's going around his arm. You see how I'm making it look like tape? Now it's white tape, so there's not going to be too much gray in there because it's all wrapped by a professional doctor. So a little bit more bulgy here because it's padded, and then we'll go, that's skin color right there. All right, we left the skin color out, not paying attention over here. All right, let's see, where's the skin? Give me some skin. Give me some skin. That's what we used to say, give me some skin. I meant give me 5. Here, we have to use all 5 right now. So here's the, I think there's a little bit of arm showing right in here. You should see this little picture on, I just love this picture. I couldn't find any other picture because it just didn't have what I'm looking for. I'm looking for just, I want him in full gear. I want the face turned, you know, I want this head turned, I want the eyes looking down like this. We're going to make his eyes look down right now. Just smooth it with your fingers. That's all you have to do. Just smooth it. Just smooth, 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 smooth. Mr. Smooth. Mr. Smooth. All right. That goes like that. And the eye, I want to get these eyes real quick. Let's just try to reset these eyes. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready to go in, coach. All right, here we go. I think we need to just make them down here, coming down, 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 and then down. Is that about right? Is that it?